Thank you for joining us today for a special Corvette donation on a special day and a special time. I'm Dr. Sean Preston, President and CEO of the National Corvette Museum. As a 501c3 nonprofit foundation, we are fortunate to have members, supporters, and enthusiasts who believe in our mission of preserving the history of Corvette. And here to tell you more about the significance of today's donation is our Director of Collections and Curator, Mr. Derek Moore.
Thank you, Sean. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for the donation of this beautiful 1970 Corvette from Dr. and Mrs. Rumsey. I hope that you've all taken note that we began this ceremony at 11 a.m. this morning. The importance of that time should not be overlooked today. On the 11th hour, the 11th day, the 11th month, 102 years ago, World War I, or the Great War, came to an end. Germany signed an Armistice agreement with the Allied forces. In 1919, this day would become known as Armistice Day to commemorate the ending of World War I and honor all who fall. In 1954, President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a veteran himself, signed a bill that had been passed by Congress officially changing Armistice Day to Veterans Day in honor of all American veterans from all wars. Between 1954 and 1975, around 2.7 million Americans served in the Vietnam War, and approximately 600,000 of those veterans are still alive today. Harry and Ann Rumsey are with us today to donate their 1974 medal in honor of those Vietnam veterans.
This was in May of 1970. They phased out the B-58 aircraft. I flew at Mach 2. Just before I bought the car, my assignment for the SR-71 was canceled. There's all kinds of memories over 50 years. I bought it brand new. My first adventures, I went across Nevada, 399 miles from Wendover to Reno in 4 hours. Unfortunately, went over to Reno. There was no speed limit back then. There's 6 towns, and the speed limit from the stoplight in the middle of town was 10 miles of 25 miles an hour. So I had to check every now and then to see if I was still moving, going from 125 to 25. I was going to California, and as I was going into Mexico, they said that Elvis was going to premiere in Las Vegas. I made a right turn, and I watched him premiere in Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh, I was in heaven. I've also got something like 25 or 30 laps on Texas Motor Speedway. Raced on the road course there. I drag raced also, but I primarily autocross, high speed and low speed with the 82 Corvette. I have about 54 years in school, 26 schools in the Air Force, and also I have a bachelor's in education, master's in communication, master's in health or clinical psychology, and a PhD in behavioral medicine. It's an honor. I'd rather have it sitting here to honor these guys than have one of my kids try to drive it. The reason I decided to give it is I've lost over 100 friends in the military. I've lost at least 55 or 60 in Vietnam.